So tonight I thought I'd do a video that's a little bit different. I'm going to cover the 5 biggest challenges I've experienced as a new conductor. Now, keep in mind, I don't have any of the bureaucratic bullshit that some people have with the unions and contracts and how it used to be run and how it's run now. I don't have any reference to that, and so it doesn't really apply to me, if that makes sense. So when I get to that point, if I feel like sharing it, I definitely will. But for now, that's not an issue that I run into. So these are just general job-related issues that I've kind of encountered as being a new conductor and moving into week 5. So first thing is the schedule. Just getting used to it. It's not that it's bad. It's not that it's terrible. It's just something you have to get used to. If you've never been on call before, it's kind of a little bit of a culture shock. If you have kids and a family, it's even more of a culture shock. I have my wife and a dog at home, so it's not as bad for us. We're pretty busy people to begin with, so it's just a little bit about just getting used to it. And planning your time accordingly. So what do you do with that time when you come home, you've got your 10 hours of rest, and then it's not really a day off, but you're still waiting to go out on the train? How do you spend that time? I actually did a video on that. Go back and check that out. I think it'll be super helpful for you guys. Outside of that, number 2, finding time for exercise, mental and physical health. NS is required to provide you with some kind of physical outlet for you to get your exercise in at NS approved or built properties. So if it's an NS dorm or a hotel that was built by NS, they will always have fitness centers. When you're staying at a hotel that NS is paying for, they're not required to give you that option. So my biggest suggestion with that is a Planet Fitness membership, because you can use that black card anywhere in the US. And as long as you have an ability to get there, whether it's somebody else at the hotel that'll take you, or you hop in an Uber and go, take care of your physical health. You'll thank yourself later. Outside of that, your mental health. Some people go through a lot of things and they need to have their meetings. So some people were former alcoholics. Some people had done drugs in the past. Some people just go through Al-Anon because they've had family members that have gone through that. The Zoom culture has given us an outlet to take part in those meetings electronically. A lot of them have Zoom opportunities. So make sure you look some of those up so you're not missing out on that, because your life will be affected if you don't. I go to Al-Anon. I'm a child of an adult alcoholic, so, an adult child of an alcoholic. So I need that, and I go every Tuesday, anytime that I can. And if I miss that, I go on and I find a different meeting. Let's keep rolling to part 2. I've got a couple more to cover.